Well,
I mean, listen.
Other than the Winter Uprising that I had at my house this past couple of weeks, I got spammed by Score Rush. Essentially, enough players got to play it, and I got to try it out, and I liked it a lot. I really got a kick out of it. I don't remember how much it was.
80 points.
80 points.
It is 80 points. It's from Xona Games, who also released the Winter Uprising game, Decimation X3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 2 games coming out from them in like a week span.
Yes.
And it was fun. I was really into that game.
And I think I like Score Rush better. I really like Decimation X3, but I love
really
Score Rush.
like Score Rush.
Yeah.
I really, really like Score Rush.
I mean, anybody who's listened to the show knows, obviously, that I like to try games, and sometimes I have an intention of buying games that I don't ever get back to because I just play so many things.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I forget, and sometimes I don't buy them right away, and usually if I don't buy them right away, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Score Rush is one that I checked out the demo, and I don't think I was even done with, like, I hadn't even died once, and I was like, yep, I'm buying this as soon as I'm done.
Right.
And I, like, died and went back to the menu, and I, like, bought it instantly.
Yeah.
I thought it was fantastic, and I think it's a lot of fun. It's just one of those bullet hell games, or whatever they want to call it now. I know it's morphing into like 10 different types.
Storm.
There you go. Rain, storm, hell.
Rain is when it's just coming down.
There's a bunch of bullets. All right, so you're trying to
storm coming.
Yeah.
I think you played it the most, Craig, at this point, because I keep getting spammed from you too.
I play it so much. I gotta admit, I actually passed it up when I first saw it in the Indie Games Marketplace. By the way, I don't think we mentioned Indie Games got bumped up over demos.
I saw that.
In the games and demo section.
It's pretty awesome.
Kudos. Anyway,
It's all because of the show.
I gotta admit,
Yeah, that's
always.
not anywhere near.
Hey. Let me dream.
Prove it wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
I can prove it wrong. I'll show you the 10 people that listen to us.
I was kidding.
I actually passed it
We're off the
over
rails.
because it's, Indie Games have the 4 screenshots and whatever.
Yeah.
And they chose the most busy, bright colored, everything 4-player going on screens ever. And I'm like, that is too much mess for me. And I actually passed it up. It wasn't until like the day after or whatever, Jeremy, you were tweeting about liking Score Rush. And I'm like, all right, well, I gotta try it. I should at least try it out now. And I tried it out. I'm like, oh my god, this game is so much fun.
You're like, if that idiot can manage it, then I obviously can get a grasp on it.
Exactly. Well, you've been playing the Winter Uprising games to take notice of something other than Winter Uprising, and plus, you normally ignore those sorts of downloadable games.
Yeah, that's me.
So
to the point of like actually picking them up.
I know. So that is something that you mentioned on Twitter. I'm like, well, then I definitely have to check this out. I can't let them upstage me. And
right. Sean used to have.
I was waiting for the true. The true statement to come out there. Yeah, I used to have the indie cred. Yeah, but now I got a new Xbox, so step. I can play games.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Jokes aside,
that was bad. That was bad for the indie. I take that back. Indie games.
I know.
I just totally dissed you, and I did not mean to do that.
And then you want to give yourself credit.
I'm gonna ask
Can you what?
Can I get back to this?
I don't think so, but you can try.
I don't think
Yes,
so.
you'll get there.
Actually,
You'll get there.
To be perfectly sincere. No, and so I played it. So much fun. And I actually had the hosts from 3 Block, Collie and Chance, were coming over to record, and I was playing it, and I co-opted them to join in. So I had 3-player going on at the same time.
And how was it?
Insanely awesome. Oh my goodness.
So I mean, it operates. I guess explain maybe how it plays.
Well, it's a shoot 'em up.
Right.
It's a twin stick shoot 'em up, and you can use the trigger for activating the bomb will eliminate bullets, and enemies descend from the top. And your character actually, so you have like this cup-shaped character, but really only this tiny 4-pixel piece in the middle is the only thing that can be hit. And that messed me up at the beginning.
Is that the case? Because I don't understand that, I guess. Because I'm like, I still get hit by all these bullets and I don't die.
Only the little dot. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't know what's going on because I just saw that bullet pass through me. It was one of the tip things when the screen was loading up. I mentioned that.
That's awesome.
Like, or maybe it was
that's really handy.
Yeah,
and so because it is a mess. It is a shitstorm to go back of bullets on that screen at times. And that makes it totally awesome because you're just it keeps track of how many bullets you dodge.
Yes.
Actually.
And then there's some enemies that when you destroy them, you get these little orbs that you can collect, and they become like your little buddies alongside you, and they're shooting as well.
The blue ones, the ones that come from the blue enemies create like a follow ship that shoots in the same direction as you. And when Chance and Polly were playing with me, Chance had like this huge train of those things following him, and it was insane. But the ones that come from the red enemies actually power up your rapid fire and increase the amount of bullets that are coming out at any one time.
Yeah, it gets a mess.
It is awesome.
But then I also love...
Looks good.
So they have the little enemies that show up, but then they also have those huge enemies that start coming onto the
yeah.
screen that are like the bosses that we talked about with Destination X3.
Yeah.
Where they're like a giant version, and they take like a ton of... Well, they're a different version, but...
Yeah.
And they shoot differently.
Some of them have like moving parts.
Yeah.
Like they'll have turrets shooting at you and things like that.
A lot of it reminded me of Everyday Shooter, which I know we've talked about before, but it was for a PSN game. And I love that, but some of the character design, like some of those levels, remind me of... One in particular reminds me of how this whole game plays.
Oh, yeah.
And I really like that aspect of it, because I love that game. It doesn't have the music tie-in, obviously, but there is awesome music playing.
Yes,
the game
that
too.
was what I wanted to bring up, was the music from... I can't remember. I failed.
I don't know.
Anyway, they
You just pissed that guy off.
I know, I'm so
He
sorry.
probably won't hear this.
They especially credit the music because it's awesome. It's just this rockin' guitar riff going on in the background, and honestly, that fuels half of the game for me.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I know.
No.
See,
Awesome.
I like the music on Destination X3, but man, the guitar music going on in Score Rush, so thrilling.
Word.
Yeah, I was I get those game, people that send me a lot of stuff, but this one I had to check out, and it was fun. I'm gonna definitely buy it.
It's a neat little game for bucks.
That's why I
fun game.
was spamming you guys with scores.
Oh, I'm
Make
gonna.
sure that you got it.
Oh,
yeah.
I have.
Oh yeah.
and play it more.
I'm gonna.
Your
buy
score
it.
just pisses me off, so I didn't go back to it.
I finally got
I'll
up to like
get it, don't worry.
54 million, I think, at one point. I'm like, I'm rocking it.
Are those online leaderboards?
They're not. They're only local.
So again, I can't believe you.
I sent it. No, I didn't send it.
But I don't believe it.
I'll show it to
Even
you.
if you send it, I don't believe it.
I sent out like one for like 19 million or whatever. That was like my current highest when I sent it out. And then I sent it out to some people I know that play indie games with these.
Yeah.
One being Shin Hagosha. Shin Hagosha, is that right? For the gamer tag. And he almost immediately sent one back, and he's like, 64 million. And I'm like, fuck you. No, I'm kidding, Shin.
When you go in and
That was impressive. That guy is always killing me on any indie game score. Seriously.
When you go in and send the message to that, you can add stuff at the end of it. Can you go back and like change it? Because I'm going to go in.
Oh,
I think
nice.
you can.
I'm totally going in and change it to like 400,732,000.
Think higher.
Why you gotta break things?
All the points.
Why you always gotta break things?
I'm going to change the number.
All the points are belong to me.
the number just to all the points. Super Pro 33 just scored all the points. That's what my messages are all going to say.
You can all go home.
Oh, that's
Might as well sell your game back. All right.